Okay, so I'm here. Quick little issue. Madden actually froze on Omega. I am watching his thing freeze. So I have asked him to restart his game. So we are waiting on Omega to restart, then resend the invite, and then go from there. And hopefully from that point, it should be very easy, and we should get the game of the week going. So to let you all know, we are live. We are here for the game of the week. I'm not gonna do my what you call it right now. What do you call this damn thing? I'm not gonna do my training right now. We're waiting on Omega to get back in the franchise and get things popping so we can get this game of the week on. Clearly, you do have OG coming back to the league after leaving last year to take care of school and things. You have Omega, who is now known as No Mega because he can't win with any good team. He has the 49ers. So it's about to be an interesting game. What up, Trent, Wang, G, Vale, T Hoyt, Sancy, SJM, Wheezy, Undisputed. Kevin, if anybody want to keep up with my Discord and keep up with things that I do, talk about and all that stuff, my Discord link is there. If you want to keep up with Sunday OJ, which the episode will be live tomorrow morning around 10 a.m., the YouTube for that one is there. And then if you want to go to my YouTube has every game of the week that I'll be doing this season. We did one for Diesel's League of Misfits. That video went up, I believe, last night. So that one is out there. Smitty's in the chat. Smitty was good to see you. So we're going to get this game started here shortly. We want to get you guys to do some predictions in the chat. So I want to make sure everything works. So I'm going to get that up and running now. So forgive me if some things don't work because we got to make sure everything is good to go. So let's see. Let me get my smoke test out the way right quick. Okay, so we good. My smoke test works. Bang, good to see you. Portland, good to see you. Hopefully Madden doesn't freeze and hoe us because I definitely called the game on Wednesday night and everything was fine. Niners holding a funeral. I mean, I got my black on, I got my light off, but I cut the light back on real quick just to. I got my black on. I wore my black. I don't know what to tell y'all. So if you didn't wear your black, there's that. Get your life together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got OG. We got Omega. Omega look like he's gonna come out in the all black. My dog Sancy coming through, putting the hoodie on with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate that love and support, man. Any support you guys get to the channel, it goes a very, very long way. Jay, what's good? My alerts are not on in this thing. Unfortunately, this is the only reason that didn't happen. If you want to keep up with me on socials, right underneath me is my Twitter and my Instagram. They're the same as everything else. I'm low. I mean, I'm yelling as loud as I need to. So if I'm low, this is going to probably be a lot better. If I'm too low, this is going to be a lot better. So yeah, sorry about that. It shouldn't be low, but if it is, I just turned it up. So we'll see. But the game started. We're going to go talk about that now. So we got OG. We got Omega. First game of the season for any given Sunday. It's week 1. I mean, I said I'm going to run the predictions, so I'm going to do it for y'all. This is a way to get your channel points up, your Sensu beans, if you will, if you don't have a lot of those. So who will win? And I'm going to give you guys not that much time, but we got kickoff. Gray is going to bring this out of the end zone, and he's going to go down at the 19-yard line. So OG comes out on defense. He will get the ball back at half. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to put in on the prediction. Top of the chat, who will win? You can pick between OG. You can pick between Omega. At the end of the game, you will win more Sensu beans, if anything. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. So here we are. Omega's coming out with Trey Lance. Gonna lead the way for this 49ers offense. CMC has not been traded, so it's CMC, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, and Deebo Samuel playing the X right now. Trent Williams is playing left tackle. And again, top of the chat is where you do your prediction so you can get your channel points. And it's going to be an RPO. He's going to juke out the way immediately. A big 12-yard gain. 13, they're going to give him CMC, making moves already for the first rush of the Any Given Sunday season. Actually, very intense and crazy to think that's where we are already. First down already for Omega. TJ Watt might have been the help there, but as you all know, TJ Watt has been traded to the Miami Dolphins. Another big cutback there, but probably going to be a holding call coming back, and it is Charlie Warner bringing it back. So 1st and 20 on the way. I don't know why that's... Okay, there we go. That was tweaking for some reason. Not sure why my mic was just having a conniption, but I think we fixed it. Moving on, 1st and 20 for Trey Lance. He's going to play action fake. It looks like Kittle's going to be the man, but underneath he goes, and his user picked DeMonte Casey, the former Falcon and Cowboy, getting the ball back for the Pittsburgh Steelers. OG is not playing games already. An interception for the man with the plan, OG Dottie, who comes out with Jared Goff, newly acquired for a 2nd round pick just now from T-Hoyt, and he's going to run with Najee Harris, and Nick Bosa scoop slams him into an injury on the first rush of the game. You cannot make this up. First rush of the game and the man gets hurt. Injury sliders going down already. We already know it. That's crazy. 2nd and 7 on the way. Underneath he goes to the backup running back, Jalen Warren. 3-yard gain for Jared Goff. The former Ram and now former Lion comes over for a 2nd round pick. OG did not trust Kenny Pickett to throw the ball. He thought he was going to throw picks. So there we are there. 3rd and 4. Now, if I'm OG, I go to the run with Jalen Warren and just pound the rock and get 3 points and love it regardless. And listen, I am not telling you to change it, Jay. We just know how the guys in the league are. They complain about damn near everything. That's all I'm saying. They love to complain about things that ain't in their favor, and injuries being the way they are might not be in nobody's favor. But nonetheless, 3rd and 4 on the way. Gun formation for OG, trips left. Bosa's going to be one-on-one with the right tackle. Might not be a good look, and it's going to be a delay of game. Took too long to set the play call up. Bruised ribs for Najee Harris. So 3rd and 9 now, no play action allowed. Now, I think he should have stopped trying to audible and just got a play off there. Omega was a little off balance. So yeah, there's that. Jay just said they're at 25. Jay just said they're at 25. I'm going to leave it at that and leave it to the commissioners. Tayshawn Gibson will be the user. No, Javon Hargrave, the D tackle. 3-man Britt and Deontay Johnson stays up and double spins for only a 2-yard gain. It looks like he forced it there. And we've got the field goal on the way. Previous play information is not showing up. So some league settings do not stay on. So be aware we cannot run plays back and know what's what right now. Because previous play is not on. So yeah, the things are broken. I don't know what injuries were last year. If I had to guess, I would say 15 because I don't know. But do be aware that when you play your week 1 games, your pre-play or previous play may not show up. So if there's any issues this week, tell the commissioners, they'll review the game and go from there. But to Omega's 2nd drive, he only gave up 3 points there after that early turnover. So Omega already turning the ball over ASAP. Stretch run from McCaffrey. He jukes backwards and inside. Could have had a lane had he not juked set early, but 7-yard gain nonetheless, averaging 10 yards a carry. That's why I said 15. I tried to meet in the middle. I'm not going to re-download 23 to remember either. So there is that. Moving on, though, 2nd and 3. Run play for McCaffrey, who seems to be the only one who wants to play football today for the 49ers. 3 rushes, 28 yards, another San Francisco first down. Pat P on the tackle. So OG comes out here starting Joey Porter Jr. Then he got a corner, Noah Ignogbany, out of that TJ Watt trade. Cam Hayward is standing up right now as a left end. Here's the RPO outside to Hayuk, and Hayuk got Hayit. First completion for Trey Lance. 2nd and 2. empty set for Omega here, and he's going triple stack. New playbook added in this year. Goes with the QB draw. Lucky did not fumble with Trey Lance there, but he does pick up almost 10 yards on the first down. Goes over the middle. Debo with a catch. Gonna juke back inside to Holcomb and get to the first down marker and get the first down. I think that was another risky pass there. I thought that OG might have had another pick, but it did not happen. Cover 3 looked to be on the way for OG. Gonna go 3-4. The jailbreak has been run for the first time, and he cuts back in with some change of direction. And as OG's gonna say, he's playing like Ayo. But nonetheless, first down with the no huddle. Changes his play up just a little bit. Linebackers are still in there. CMC on the run, not going to bounce outside. And Holcomb will bring him down once again. 2nd and 8. Yeah, he backs up a little bit. I don't know why. I mean, hey, that's for him. I couldn't tell you. 2nd and 8 on the way now. 5 yards out of the red zone and going for his first points on the year. OG has scored the first points of the league with 3 on a field goal after the interception by Trey Lance. CMC just following the blocks as again. And then it looks like Pat P once again getting in there. Actually, Jalen Phillips, the newcomer from the Dolphins, gets his first tackle on the season. 3rd and 5. Passing formation, Debo's open, and it's horribly thrown as it was stinky. And we come to 4th and 5. Omega will have to kick this field goal with Jake Moody, a 38-yarder if he wants it. Stinky. Why is Pat P in 85? I guess they think he had a good year last year and they let him live. Couldn't tell you though. I could not tell you. They must have said he had a good year and just ran with it from there. And you know, that's just the way it is. I wish I had the answers, but I don't have the answers, Sway. OG back on offense, but not starting inside the red zone this time. And Najee Harris is back in the game doing nothing. I think OG has to continue to just pound the rock here and get Omega off his feet and not know what to bring to the table. Like right now, you're coming out in 3-4, not personnel, matching very well versus gun formation. You think it's a run and Fred Warner's going to get blown up, but it's not one. Najee's open underneath and he does dump it off. Man was just not there. He tried to truck through and could not get it. Goff is 3 for 3 on the day so far. 3rd and 1 on the way. No huddle for OG now. There's a linebacker covered up on Allen Robinson. Inside zone it is. He runs right at Fred Warner for Pittsburgh first down. OG's playing good football so far. I think the ultimate thing he needs to do first, establish that run game, make Omega come out in a pass defense heavily, and just pound the ball with different kinds of runs. Drifting off to the outside. He's got a man wide open. It's Najee Harris on the corner, right out the backfield. But Jared Goff is hurt. So it looks like we're going to see Kenny Pickett regardless, as Jared Goff just got hurt on that play. He was tapped in the backfield. Gonna be a 0-1 trap for OG. He said, get off me, Talanoa, and gets a big 9-yard gain for 15 on the day. And that's the end of the first quarter with a score of 3-3 for any given Sunday. I am, for one, in shock that we already are seeing injuries play a major factor. Jared Goff is hurt. Najee Harris got hurt on the first run of the game. So 2 major injuries, both on the Steelers side of the football so far. The Niners are faring a little bit better so far. Guns trip tight end offset is the call for Pittsburgh here. Kenny Pickett, the second-year man out of Pittsburgh, hands it off on the RPO. An early spin move doesn't help him, and Tayshaun Gibson will get the tackle. Jared Goff will be out for at least 5 weeks with a broken collarbone. T. Hoyt wins the trade already. I don't think they're going to leave injury sliders that high now. I don't know, but yeah. Goff already up out of here. Underneath route to Najee Harris. OG playing just like Wheezy. And we've got another Steelers first down. OG has got to be sick as it stands currently, man. No Jared Goff. He made the trade. He tagged the trade committee and said, my game is in 9 minutes. And we've already got the major injury to his tradee. So Jared Goff will sit on the sideline with his arm in a sling for a couple weeks. And it's the Kenny Pickett show anyway. OG kind of, didn't need to make the trade. But, hey, your team, your image, brother. Sleazy Wheezy is crazy. First and 10 from the 27. Doesn't like what he sees, calls an audible, switches it up and moves him to the opposite side. Gonna be a halfback base, another great run for Najee Harris. Could have bounced it outside to the end zone, but he will get into the red zone. 2nd and 1, Tayshaun Gibson's name's being called a lot here as a sub linebacker. Fred Warner's not doing but so much. You gotta wonder if Omega is worried about stopping this run enough to where OG can't get a victory. They both look like they're great at running the ball so far right now, and it's working in their favor entirely. Got to give him credit. 2nd and 1 on the way. Deontay Johnson in the slot. Pickens is in the Y. A Pickens streak might be the one if there's a man blitz. Play action fake. He has a man not open, and Pickett's going to get knocked down. And that's going to be called a sack for Winters. And I think that was Eric Armstead back there as well. Loss of 8. OG going for the bunch formation here. Vertical's not open yet, but there it is. Touchdown, Allen Robinson! Goodness gracious, OG Dottie with the first touchdown of any given Sunday. Kenny Pickett to George Pickens, the pick-to-pick touchdown. Sorry, that's not even Pickens. That's fucking Allen Robinson. I said it on the thing earlier. It is very spooky out here right now. That's the first time we're seeing the Steelers one and OG Dottie with a dot to Allen Robinson. And I ain't gonna lie to him. I ain't gonna say I coached him up, but I reminded him he had a 6'2 Allen Robinson and a 6'4 Miles Boykin, and he's making good use of them. 10-3 in favor of OG. Insane right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I cannot believe that just worked for OG. I am I'm very shocked that worked. Hey, Bang, I told you that's his track record. Underneath to Kyle Juice, check. who's going to get this to second and inches, a 10-yard gain for the fullback. Pro Bowl fullback at that. This is wild, though. I didn't expect OG to take this early lead, even though I do have him to win on wagers. This is actually kind of crazy. I have been tagged somewhere. I don't know why I was tagged. All right. Sorry about that, but CMC with another great run for another first down for Omega. So currently with this game, I think OG has the advantage as being a better passer, and SJM just got +1 throw power to Lamar Jackson. Well, there is that. That's crazy. The upgrades are actually going very well. Moving on back to the game, though, he's in motion again with Ayuk. He's gonna run the halfback dive off the motion and get hit right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 7 on the way. Benton on the tackle. So that front four is doing work for OG right now. He's making things happen. And as we look at it, some other games being played already for week 1. We have Try Hard and the Dolphins going up against El Mel and the Chargers. So they have already started their journey for Madden 24, making things shake. I see, good to see you. And Omega with another jailbreak, and it is not working. OG is there for all of that. Pat P making it shake and making it quake, knocking it down. T-Hoy has let us know in the chat, Gibbs has got a +1 speed already. Insane. Everything's already happening and in the way. And as we look at it here, underneath it is for Gray, who's brought down at the 46-yard line. 4th and 1. Omega has a decision to make. Yes, I see OG came back and took over the Steelers. We lost the user. You know, he'll be back in due time, probably. We're not sure. But yeah, OG's back for the moment. Fourth and 1 on the way. Omega going for this. Got to be an inside zone call. If not, and quick RPO. It's going to be a power option, and there's nobody there. Lance is going to get stopped, and OG with a big stop. Goodness gracious. The Steelers defense is getting it done. Stand-up call with an interception and some good defense right there to get a turnover on downs. Stretch run to Najee, gets stuck on a man, booms out the way of Fred Warner and still picks up a yard, averaging 3 yards a carry-ish or such, with 24 yards on the day. So OG with the 44-yard line in tow, just needs to get to the promised land and get another touchdown to take a 2-possession lead. T-Hoyt calling it the TikTok option is crazy. Stinky. Very stinky indeed. Play action boot for Kenny Pickett and made a bad read there. Came out of it too early by pressing the right trigger. Remember, let your animations play all the way through or you will be screwed. Just remember the time, people. SJM trying to coach up Omega and say, be smart, young one, be smart. Not sure if it's working right now. Jared Goff, broken collarbone, is out for the game and out for a couple weeks. His arm's in a sling, Fitz. Jared Goff got hurt on a completion. So, yep, he's gone. Underneath is open. A curl route open for Allen Robinson, who has the touchdown. Pickett is looking great, completes his 3rd pass for 45 yards so far. Allen Robinson with 36 of those yards coming in clean for another Steelers first down. So right now, OG is winning the battle of the yards and just getting first out the first down. Omega is not really stopping anything defensively, causing some doubt right now as to this elite 49ers defense. As we get down to the 2-minute warning here already in the first half. So we'll have some new additions come on different game of the weeks. We may have an addition for you tomorrow. I'm praying I can get the idea out tomorrow for game of the week tomorrow, Lions versus Chiefs. Please don't forget that is happening here on the channel at 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. Fitz takes on T-Hoy in a Super Bowl rematch from Super Bowl II of Madden 23. OG with a blocking running back. Underneath he goes as Deontay Johnson. A great spin move, gets up the field and gains 7 yards. So moving forward is the answer, and moving forward is what OG is doing. Currently speaking, I won't say Omega needs to play more man, but he definitely needs to blitz these linebackers and just cover with one over the middle instead of two. OG's not really killing the middle. He's going more outside than anything and hitting you with crossers that are just leaving you too open. But the crossers are crossing at a hash. They're not crossing in the middle of the field. Got to be able to send a fifth person and put some pressure on Pickett. This O-line's not that great, but Nick Bosa's being contained right now. And I'm pretty sure everybody, me included, who plays Omega is looking to see what Bosa brings to the table. And right now, he's not doing anything. Timeout called by OG. Didn't like what he saw there. Omega waiting on OG to pick a play before he picks one, trying to personnel match and do a lot better as necessary. And he comes out in a 4 wide receiver set. Run on the way for Najee Harris. Nick Bosa going to try to stop him, and he will. 3rd and inches now. Najee's having his way, really. Just do whatever it takes to get his team into good position. And they're 3 yards outside of the red zone once again, due to the weight of Najee and what he's doing for his team. We told OG don't trade for a running back. You're fine with Najee Harris. Don't put him up for trade either. And he's showing you his worthwhile right now as to why you shouldn't try to trade him at all. And now we get a timeout from the other side. The Niners don't like what they see. And in the chat, we got Big OG Lil Omega. Another timeout is called by OG. While they're having a timeout war, yeah, they're having a timeout war. I don't know why. I am very unsure of what's going on, but they are having a timeout war right now. Goal line setup for OG to get a first down. Darnell Washington is the fullback, and he QB sneaks and loses a yard. Okay. I'm not. Oh, the booth reviewed it and called it a first down Steelers. All right. Well, there's that's better. There's a first down. Play action boot for OG. Had a man open underneath, didn't take it, and then Winters get his another clean solo sack. So Winters looking like the defensive playmaker already. Had his man underneath. Pat Fryermuth is right there wide open, and he tried to go deep instead of just take what he was given. Cost him a sack. 2nd and 19 on the way. 40 seconds left. The clock is ticking. Dre Greenlaw rushing the quarterback, and the pass is just missed over the middle. Allen Robinson might have been open too. Yeah, Pat Fryermuth was wide open. He just ignored him. I'm not sure why he didn't just take his yards and love it, but you know, we just here. We are just here. You think Winters is gonna have a dev game next week? Shit, probably. The way that's moving, I definitely could think so. 3rd and 19 upcoming. That is like a free timeout for OG, luckily though. But now he has to make something good out of it. 19 yards for a first, 32 for a tutty. Can he take this 2-possession lead somehow, some way? He runs the ball with Najee Harris, runs into too many of his linemen, stiff arms a man and gets back to the 25. A field goal will make this a 10-point game. OG is holding RT way too early and accelerating right off the handoff instead of waiting until it looks right. The kick is up as Chris Boswell puts this through the uprights. Second field goal of the day. 13-3 lead in favor of OG Thotty Johnson. So Omega has 17 seconds, 1st and 10. And OG gets the ball back at half. So imagine that. And I just got another corner with a speed boost out of a slot upgrade. Underneath he goes to Debo, and that won't get you down the field, but it will get you to 38-yard line. 5 seconds off of the clock. 12 to go. 62 yards till a touchdown, and you need that bad. You need to make something happen and get back into the game. Gonna go empty set here. OG not worried. Clearly coming out in a dime setup here. Ayuk and CMC to the left. Debo over there with Kittle, and he backs everybody off. It's cover 4. Underneath is wide open. Gray with another catch and a timeout. The final one called by San Francisco. Yeah, I'm doing both. When we get off plays, I'm just looking at my team. It's week 1, baby. I'm hyped. Y'all not hyped for week 1? You know hype? You know hype? I'm just saying, you know hype? CMC boot play once again. Kittle's open. It's not Kittle, actually it's Latu. But he gets down at the 37-yard line. This would be a 50-yard field goal. 54, excuse me, actually. Trey Lance on the rollout. Accurate as possible. Timeout called by OG. So 54 yards to get this back to a 1-possession game for Mr. Moody. If this kick gets blocked, OG might go up 3 possessions. I'm not a psychic. This kick is through. 13-6 score at halftime here at the former Heinz Field, where OG leads by a touchdown, and he's going to get the ball back at halftime. Now we're going to talk about what Scream sees. What I clearly see right now is OG needs to just keep running the ball and taking time off the clock. Trey Rob, bad speakers. That's what I'm going to say. Bad speakers. So OG gets this ball back. I think running the ball is the best answer no matter what you do or what you talk about here. He needs to continue to just keep the ball away from Omega. That's the way you win against him. And if you're Omega, better defense is what your answer has to be. You definitely need to put pressure on the quarterback, pressure on the running back. Nick Bosa needs to be more outside than inside anybody. And that is the change that you got to make. You got to let Nick Bosa run wild. Right now, he is... I'm not even going to say that. What I'll say is this. Hulk Hogan ran wild with Hulkamania. Nick Bosa is not doing the same thing. And there's a reason I compared them, and if you know, you know. I'm not going to say why. So OG's back in possession of the ball. Single back bunch is where he's going to come from. Omega is going to personnel match this with dime 236. All right. Y'all thought OG was drunk? I mean, maybe he is, but he's playing his heart's content right now as Najee Harris gets a 2-yard gain, just chipping away at that first down yardage. So 2nd and 8 on the way now. Omega is in the dime packages, and there's not 4 wide receivers. It helped him right there guard the run, but it's not going to help him if he goes out a little wider and does more things. I'm interested to see what happens here. Run with Harris it is, cuts back and grabs a man to go with him, and he gets a big 10-yard gain as he gets to another Steelers first down. Talanoa Hufanga was not to be ran over and makes the tackle. And there's the outside blitz. That's how Goff got hurt. Brown is going to get to the quarterback and force the pressure and force the early throw. 2nd and 10. So, you know, going to go look at the wager chat. A lot of you guys decided to doubt OG and pick Omega. Even Wheezy flip-flop last minute. So you have Trent, Solo, Fitz, Money, Gons, Bang, Mike, Greg, Itchy, AO, Tryhard, Ray, Diesel, Portland, SJM, Elmel, CNC, Javale, Trey Rob, Jay, Omega himself, all going for the Niners. And OG is in complete control of this game as Najee Harris gets another first down. This is 4th first down this game. So it's going to be a very short list of people who can win tomorrow if OG maintains this lead. Fitz versus T. Hoyt tomorrow here at 6 p.m. on Night Screen TV. Once again, making sure you all know about that. 1st and 10 on the way, gun formation. And he's going to flip the play. Trips right. Halfbacks on the strong side right now. Takes too long and the sack will happen. Winters with a half a sack and Bosa being credited with a half a sack finally. Yeah, so OG's drifting back and not stepping up into the pocket. One thing that they talk about for the last 2 years with quarterbacks, you can't just drift away. This is not a toilet. You're not a mouse. You have to move forward. You have to step up in that pocket and be able to go ahead and run up the middle of the field. But now you're in 2nd and 21 and Bosa's X Factor is active. Relentless is on the way. Halfback is still on the strong side of the field right now. Pickens is in the slot. And OG knew it right then and there. And it's going to be dropped by George Pickens. Brown was there in coverage. So what should have been a catch, George Pickens' hands did not work, unfortunately. And Omega's going to back everybody off. The way they're lined up, you should be able to tell this is man coverage. OG might not know. He doesn't really care. He just loads up. Nick Bosa's one-on-one. He steps up into the pocket. Hasn't been on a curl route, but Kenny Pickett overthrows Deontay Johnson. That is a great read by OG. A bad throw by the quarterback. 4th and 21 on the way. He can coffin corner him right now. Kick is up, and Gray will take this from what looks to be the 13-yard line, and he's going to go down at the 20. So a 7-yard gain there. OG couldn't make nothing of that drive, but his defense has been very stellar today. Can Omega's offense finally go crazy? Well, we'll all have to wait and see for that to happen right now. Trey Lance coming out for his first drive of the half. Stretch run it is a CMC. Alex Highsmith, who just got paid this offseason, makes the tackle. OG playing great run defense, knowing it was coming. Didn't bite on the change and went straight to it. Another run there. He outruns his man, and he's going to get tackled by Holcomb, and only another 1-yard gain. Christian McCaffrey is not making anything happen right now at this second. Third and 8 on the way for Omega. Deebo Samuel will be my #1 target, but then Kittle hasn't really done much at all this game. Deebo's open, and underneath he goes to CMC instead, who's going to fall forward, get hit out of bounds by Holcomb for the first down. I'm not going to lie. I thought Kittle was the man there. Bad cutback by CMC, just change the direction and go up the field and you kill him. Nonetheless, you get 3 yards out of it. Omega's to the 35-yard line, and yeah, I thought Deebo was the obvious read. He's wide open. He's going to be a little more shifty than CMC. That's the way they code him in the game every year. I I think Debo was open first, but he's relying on CMC being, I guess, more agile. You got to get Debo involved. You got to get Kittle involved here as Holcomb runs away from CMC. OG with a bad read there. Just could have let the CPU make it happen. Did not, and gives up 7 yards. 3rd and 2. I'd expect another run from Omega. I do not think he needs to go QB run here. I think that's the obvious play call. OG already thinks you play like AO, and you're going to play right into his hands with a quarterback run. I'm not going to say play action, but look at it. To me, it's obvious, right? OG, I'm not going to say he knows it's a QB run because how he's standing in everything right now, but instead he calls timeout. Maybe he noticed he didn't have the right setup. Not sure, but I think you obviously, it's wide, right? So there's only 3. You look at the blocking. This is free first down for Omega if he runs the right way. And he doesn't run the right way. How did I even... Does my replay button work? Y'all want to replay today? I think my replay button worked. Let's watch this replay right quick. Omega needs to run right through the B gap. The B gap is wide open. The B gap is literally open. I'm talking like baby birth open. You had the B gap in the entire way, and you run through the A gap instead. I don't understand it. That's a terrible read. Another 4th down situation Omega got to go for. And he got to get Kittle involved here. Kittle's one-on-one. And there's a delay of game taking him out of 4th down range. Punt ensuing. Trent, I got these damn plays. Said he need contacts. I'm weak. Oh, if OG cuts that to the right, it's a touchdown. Damn, Portland Storm just came through and said, I thought Omega was good. Nani? Jesus Christ, that's a comment. Holy shit. Okay, do y'all realize these go to YouTube now, right? So y'all can watch this back at any point and just laugh. I bet you I can. Uh-oh. Is it raining in New York? Anybody know? Yeah, if OG would have cut right, it's a tale of just knowing the run lanes. Hitting RT too early is what separates good runners from bad runners, like immediately. All you got to do is not hit RT until you see the hole you want. The B gap for Omega was so open. If he hit RT into the B gap, that could have been a touchdown. OG, same thing with the punt return. The right side of the field was wide open. They didn't look. I couldn't tell you anything different than that. They just did not look. Very, very unfortunate, but you know, we move. Pickett has a man, and it's Johnson gonna drop the diving catch, and the DB's gonna act like he did anything. That man did nothing. Very unfortunate there. I really don't know what to say about that one. I think that should have been an easy catch. Yeah, I don't know how Johnson dropped that. I really do not know. That is very it's very ugly. Najee open underneath once again as we go to 3rd and 3. And just to remind you guys, tomorrow night we are going to play the game Kickoff number 2, T-Hoy versus Fitz, on the channel here live tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm going to make this a little bit larger and bring it to the middle here. So don't forget, L Mel comes in and says injuries are crazy because Mac and Parham are already hurt. Insane. But again, tomorrow, T-Hoy and Fitz on the channel. I'm just gonna hit the bong on that note. I ain't gonna read that out loud. That's a crazy comment. Boys, play nice. Anywho, 3rd and 3 finally after the timeout and all the other BS that just happened. Underneath, and Allen Robinson holds on with hands of glue. Playing a little bit too much 2K. You know you're bad when randoms are commenting. He's not a random. Portland, he's not a random. OG hitting RT again, but wide open is Allen Robinson and he can't get it there. OG got to stop hitting RT. I'm gonna have to coach my dog and be like, yo, you cannot hold RT out of those boots too fast, man. Hey, look, it's looking very dry for Omega here, Bang. I don't know what to tell you. Bad picks if he can't come back, man. OG with a bad throw underneath, and that's gonna be a pick 6 for Omega. Tie game, folks, and he's celebrating. The 49ers fight song, and we'll win the Super Bowl. Yeah, I don't know what OG saw, but he gave up a pick 6 and got this game back tied going into the 4th quarter. I don't know what he saw. Yeah, I don't know what OG saw there. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. We get to the 4th quarter, it's gonna be interesting. That's what I'll say. Nick Bosa got that X factor. So both guys have thrown picks now. Turnovers ablaze. Play action fake to Najee Harris. Man open on the crosser is Deontay Johnson. Will bring it in at the 50-yard line, swimming his way to another Steelers first down. My blind memes for OG is gonna be on in the chat after the game. Well, folks, we've hit everybody's favorite quarter. We've hit everybody's favorite quarter. OG is balling. He just got to make the right reads. And I think that's literally all he has to do is make the correct reads. If the reads get made, everything is fine. But right now, it ain't working in his favor, man. That's what I say. Yeah, we'll see you in 10 minutes, brother. Thank you for the comment. We're not gonna keep doing disrespect to people. We all here to watch a football game and have fun. I'm not bullshitting with y'all this season. Y'all come in on that stupid ass energy if y'all want to. Get the fuck out my chat. I'm not even gonna play with y'all right now. Keep all that nonsense out. It's mad and we here to have fun. We ain't here to be on bullshit. Grow up, be a man. Don't be a child. Thank you. As OG almost gets a touchdown there, the game getting ruined by clown activity. So you get 10 minutes for now. You get 10 minutes. It happened again. It's a ban. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not playing with none of y'all. I don't care if you in the league. None of that. You will not get your team selection points. None of that. I will make sure the commission do not have fun with you at all. I don't want to be that way, but if I got to, that's how we gonna do it. We are not playing no games this year. Come in with respect or get the fuck out. That's it. Touchdown Pickett. Touchdown Steelers. 6 minutes left. Omega got to make it shake and just play offense, man. His defense did the thing, but just play defense. I don't know what more to say. That run by Najee Harris was really good. I'm so sorry that got interrupted by stupid stuff. But nonetheless, OG made a great drive there to get a touchdown and get that lead back after throwing that pick six. He now is back to a 1-possession game. Hey, Wayne, I ain't gonna lie. Don't even entertain it. Just let it ride. It won't you. Move on from it. Just let it be. That's what we all here for, Bang. We here to have a good time and talk Madden. We here to have a good time. All that other stuff, leave it out of here. Omega got to find this offense. Debo's saying, I'm not, okay, let me say something. I should have called Debo's name. I should have called Kittle's name. I should have called Ayuk's name a lot more today. I have not. This offense ain't doing a damn thing. Hey, T-Hoy, exactly. We don't have time for toxicity, man. We just want to have fun and talk football and have a great time and love our lives, man. Kittle with a great catch there on the verts, and underneath it goes, and OG almost read it like a book. But down goes CMC. Looks like Ryan Neal on the tackle. 2nd and 6 on the way now. Kittle with a 14-yard catch, and CMC with 4 yards. Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle there. CMC with nothing but green grass in front of him. Juked for no reason. And another first down for the Niners. Omega's moving the ball. Minka Fitzpatrick's first talk of the day. He gets the tackle. That man's wide open and he goes underneath instead. Omega is not reading the field whatsoever. I'm sorry. Can we look back at this? I don't care about no next play going on. Can y'all look at the right side of the field? Do y'all see a tall white man named George Kittle wide open? Because I do. Are we crazy here? Was George Kittle not wide open? Am I bugging? Run with CMC and gets tackled 3rd and inches. I don't know what Omega is seeing, but these 4th place jokes about to be hilarious because what is going on? Anybody could have saw that Kittle was wide open. I'm thinking, oh, Kittle's open. He's going to Kittle. Going to Debo. Yeah, like what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, he really did though. Like he literally just looked straight at dude and it was just like, okay, I don't care clearly. As CMC will bounce off a couple tackles and get another first down, 67 yards on the day. Justin Pugh has a shoulder strain and is hurt. Well, that doesn't help anybody. Yeah, hey, you need to get him the glasses, no bull. Like, you really need to give him the glasses, AO. Because this is just sickening. Underneath is wide open. Ray McLeod with the catch. And he's going to get 2nd and 1. So he's making the ball go down the field, which is beautiful. Great, actually, if you will. Suggest that he needs to score the touchdown and then not let OG score. Omega on the preseason rankings, he definitely was ahead of you. He was 18. Omega was 18 and you were 23. Picked off OG. Omega is just not reading the field. Debo got it forced, and Fitz has got to be screaming joy as his Pittsburgh Steelers keep the lead and now get the ball. They're gonna call booth review. What was there to review? That was a clear pick. Yeah, Omega has come a very long way from his beginnings in AGS. Now he finds himself in the middle of the pack, has a top 5 team talent-wise. Let's see if he can make a run this cycle. Whereas Wangs Reed, the top op himself, chose the Vikings. Now he can build himself a team that he's trolled to half the league. Will he have any trade partners? The team is solid. Can he just stick it out a whole cycle? So yeah, there's that. You know what's crazy? Bang, you chose OG to win in the chat though. You chose OG to win here in chat, but for wages you chose. Yeah, the Omega trolls might make him leave Discord the way y'all talking. Oh my lord, OG with a lob of the day to Darnell Washington. He gave Omega a freebie. A freebie. Stock Niners and losing. I mean, he made a little bit of trades here and there, but just the reads ain't there, man. The reads ain't reading. Third and 10 on the way. Corner routes open. OG's going for the mustard though, and it's tipped away by Talanoa Hufanga. So OG does not take a lot of time off the clock there, unfortunately, and will punt this ball back. Omega has the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts. Can he make it happen? Definitely rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. We talked about it on Sunday, OJ. Bray Wyatt passed away from a heart attack due to COVID-related issues. So yeah, man. Prayers up to his family, prayers to JoJo, prayers to his kids, prayers to his brother Bo, his father Mike Rotunda, aka IRS, Erwin R. Switzer. Definitely prayers to everybody in WWE, man. First and 10 on the way for Omega now. Play action fake, has a man open. He's gonna lob it up the field to George Kittle, who will catch it. Tight end on him, can't do that, OG. And Omega's in the red zone for a big 49ers first down. Two-minute warning. Bray Wyatt was a wrestler in WWE. OG gave Omega way too much time. And he's now got 14 yards to go. So game of the week is looking very spooky unless OG can get another pick here. Oh, that should have been a pick. Jalen Phillips had an interception. He just did not look for the ball. Goff got injured with a broken collarbone in the first quarter. OG has been dominating this game with Kenny Pickett. Kind of making the Goff trade pointless because he's throwing with an 87 throw power QB and making things shake. You got a passing touchdown. If you're OG, you got to double Kittle, you got to double Debo, no matter what. You know it's going there somehow. Underneath it goes to CMC, and it goes down to the 4-yard line. First and goal for Omega. Single back on the way for Omega now. No huddle. Leaving time for OG to make a play. No, he's going to lose yardage. McCaffrey averaging just about, looks like 13 yards a carry. I'm sorry, actually 4.2 yards a carry. My math was off. He can't sleep on Debo. Debo can't be left one-on-one. And he leaves Debo one-on-one. Touchdown Omega. OG's flaw in this game right now is that he did not try to run the clock when he got the ball back on that pick. He did not try to contain the ball and win the game. The flats were deaf naked, like very open. But, you know, overtime, I did not expect. I will say if this game goes to a tie, there will be no points given out. It will just go back to you. But OG has a minute. He has 1 minute. We've seen crazier things happen. If you've seen me call a League of Misfits game, or if you saw me call their Super Bowl a couple weeks ago, literally, literally, the game ended on a touchdown to a guy known as Jeremy Ruckle for the Seahawks to win the Seahawks Super Bowl. It was a bad pass to DK Metcalf. DK ignored it, and Ruckle was behind it and caught it for a touchdown. And that happened with 33 seconds on the clock. I have the clip. It is a featured clip here on this channel. So if I was y'all, view that clip for me. I'll put it in the chat later too, because it was crazy. But can OG make history? Najee Harris right up the middle. Nothing doing. Averaging just over 5 yards a carry on the day. OG has got to get to, I will say, the 38-yard line. And I believe L Mel has won the game versus Tryhard. We're going to get on Madden and look and see what has happened across the league so far. Yes, L Mel is confirming that he has won the game versus Tryhard here, as OG's going to go to the corner route, which is picked off by Omega and Talanoa Hufanga. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. I don't know. It might be Elite Trolls the way in the chat. I don't know. That. And OG only has one timeout. This is a 54-yard field goal. He hit one in the first half earlier. OG had the ball with 4 minutes left and didn't run the clock. I'm speechless, bro. I am actually speechless. Timeout is called with 3 seconds left. 53-yard field goal from right here. And he just iced them. Wow, man. Wow. Oh boy, he's iced. Omega just completed the comeback. OG choked the game. Oh my God. Nani? Stinky. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, on wagers, Omega takes it. Wow. 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 OG was up 10. Looking at the stats, OG had 12 first downs and time of possession. Omega had the ball for 15 minutes. OG just gotta have the ball a little bit longer, and I think he wins this game easily. That last possession right there, when there was 4 minutes left, I think he easily needed to just run the ball and kneel it down. That is very insane. But guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Fitz versus T Hoyt here on the channel, 6 p.m. Don't miss it. We'll holler at y'all next time, folks.